Yeah,
done with
we'll
that
move
conversation.
on. And I'm not taking any sides. I'm just saying, you know what, Kim? This is why people say that Kim D, what's that award that you have, that glass shoe from Andy, biggest troublemaker?
Best supporting agitator. Best supporting agitator. I got the first Bravo award. And it's a beautiful, beautiful award.
It is. It's a nice award.
It's beautiful. It really is.
Well, you'll take a picture and send it to me and I'll post it. But this is this is why Teresa and Melissa, this is why everyone says that Kim D, she's a troublemaker. That's just why they say it, Kim.
That's it.
You're going and you're having a 3-hour conversation with this Laura.
Yes.
Like you're in, oh yeah, she's proud of it apparently today.
Oh, listen to me. I don't get, here's the thing about me. I don't listen to all you listeners.
You're
I'm
breaking
very
up again,
grateful
so you're gonna have to...
that you like listening to David and I. Hold on. Better? Okay. All the listeners, I'm extremely grateful that you listen. Some of you, I'm sure, love us. Some of you, I'm sure, don't like us. But I don't care what people think of me. That's why I sit here in my bathrobe with not a stitch of makeup, my hair not done, no makeup, these $3 glasses. I don't care. I never cared. That's why I did well on the show. Okay. I never cared. And that's probably why they never made me a housewife. I wasn't housewife material. I was a friend. I was an agitator. I don't care about that either. Okay. I'm going to speak my truth. That's what I'm going to do. It's my truth. So whatever anyone that's listening thinks of me, I admire you for your feelings. I welcome your opinions. Love or hate me. I'm going to be me. And no one ever since the day I was born could tell me what to do. So that's where I stand. But I think we should move on to this, Melissa.
Before we get there, because this touches upon that, this is why we're friends. I am the same way. People have it a little wrong. Like last week, you know, and listen, we're going to move into Melissa. You and I did a show where I said this happened 100%. Yes. And I laid out all my reasons why. The next day on Patreon, I said, I don't think this happened. Now, there were a lot of comments. Now, I am just like you. I get calls to be on iHeartRadio. I get calls to be on every podcast network. I am not interested. I was interested in my second week. In my third week, what are you going to do for me? This is now a business. I don't need your network. I'm going to make less money, first of all. I will not be censored. I'm not going on a network. This is like, this is a solo thing here where there's no iHeart and whatever the hell it is.
Right.
So like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yes.
Like, so when people are like, I'm changing which this argument doesn't even make sense. They think that some people think I changed about me saying Melissa did it. The next day Melissa didn't do it. They're like, your friend Margaret, you're so afraid of her. She told you to
they think that one of them, Marge or Margaret, contacted you. And I said, they didn't. I said, that's insane. There was there was other information that came on that David started to think maybe not. But now listen, none of us really know. There's 3 people who know.
But can I just say one thing before we get there?
Go ahead, baby. Go ahead.
I don't know what me saying I'm changing my mind and I think Melissa didn't do this, which now I'm going to change my mind again. But last week when I said Melissa didn't do this, what does that have to do with Margaret? I still don't think that Margaret did anything wrong. If Teresa did it, if Melissa did it, if Nene Leakes did it, if Andy Cohen did it, if Kim Zolciak did it, if Marlo Hampton did, if you told your best friend, there's nothing 40 years something. So for me to say, I think Melissa now didn't do this, that has nothing to do with Margaret. People are grasping at straws, and Teresa has nothing to do with this. This is not Team Teresa. So I'm willing for you to say that I'm blindly loyal to Margaret and all. I don't give a fuck what you say. B, you're still listening. I don't give a fuck. You still listen. So don't say you're not going to listen. And third of all, it doesn't have anything to do with Margaret or Teresa. I changed my opinion because I'm like, I am a disgusting internet fucking fat troll who's going to ruin 4 fucking lives without me really believing. And I couldn't sleep. And so I'm taking it back. But now here we are a week later. I think it happened now. So there, everyone thinks I have a lot. It has nothing to do with fucking Margaret or Laura. The more I think about it, I think this happened. So we'll get into what you were going to say about 3 people and all this other shit.
also, Margaret Josephs told Laura on numerous occasions, Melissa doesn't belong with Joe Gorga anyway. She should be with a ball player. How do you like that, Joe Gorga? I wouldn't like that too much if Margaret was talking like that about my wife.
Well, no, but picture Melissa with like a hot ball player. That'd be hot.
I know, but I don't think it's very nice to be saying that, you know, Joe and Melissa are married, to be saying that if you're supposed to be her good friend. We could say it, but should she be saying it? And then, you know, Joe, then her husband acting so like that they're best friends with Joe. Meanwhile, the wife's running around telling people Melissa doesn't belong with Joe Gorga. She belongs with a ball player.
Well, you know, I mean, couple to couple, that's not, I mean, I wouldn't be thrilled if somebody was saying that about my spouse.
No, but whatever. So let's move on about, I'm just so, she's stuck in my craw. You know, she's just stuck in my craw. When things get stuck in my craw, it's dangerous. All right. So Melissa, what is the new shit that came out? Because I don't know. What's the new shit that came out about Melissa?
Well, I don't really think there's anything new. It's kind of like when you and I were talking and you're like, you know, listen, Laura has said, and I think, so, I mean, the story is Margaret didn't see this herself. That's where we are. With this, right?
Laura said, said that. Laura said, Tom, the PR guy, the one that you accused, which we both had thought is the one who told Margaret. So what we were surmising, the only person, Laura confirmed that it was Tom who told Margaret and Margaret told Laura.
Right. So that's what I said last week. Just
right. Well, we surmised. We
surmised. Right. We didn't know for sure. Now let me, and I even said I wasn't sure. Let me say this, because this is important. This is honestly important. This is the thing. If I lived in Australia or Kansas or Nebraska or Ireland, wherever you're listening to this, and I didn't know these actual people involved, and I read this, that Melissa cheated, there's no way that I would believe, I would say 0%. I watched the TV and Joe and Melissa are like the couple, one of the couples that's going to make it. Lisa Rinna and Harry Hamlin. Do you know what I'm saying? I would never, ever, ever believe this because I don't know this Tom person that you mentioned. Well, guess what? I actually do know Tom. Yes, I actually do know Nick. Now, let me also drop a footnote. When I say no, I do not mean friends. I do not mean I know your innermost thoughts. I have met Tom, Nick, all these people multiple times. That is enough for this situation. I can tell you 100% that when Melissa goes out and does things, there's an opening at Fresco by Scotto where he does PR,